Shalom, Shalom, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Mukakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Church of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the sincere and hopeful elect that's prophesying about the times we're in and headed to, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Alright, this is your brother Kodash Paya. In this lesson, we're just going to go into how you have these different countries that are starting to mandate these jabs. You see, so things are getting more closed in. And then you have this new Delta variant that's spreading as well. They're saying that is worse, right? Now, I got this article here. Slakia. I got this article here where it states in France, you know, the French president had made mention. It said France mandates the C-19 pass for restaurants, shopping malls. The country is facing a strong resumption of the epidemic touching all our territory, French President Emmanuel Macron said Monday. So that's when you mandate something, it's by law that is required. You need to be certified in order for you to go shopping, in order for you to go eat, right? You have to be certified with that pass. If not, you ain't getting a pass. There's no entry. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Go back home, right? And they're trying to do it for all these restaurants and malls, and, you know, soon it's going to be, you know, for everything, man. You know, you need a pass. You're gonna need that C pass to travel, to everything, living expenses, gas. So that's why all this is boiling down to a digital currency. Everything's being digitalized now, right? And being mandated. Now they want to mandate all this while there's the new variants coming. So showing you that it's not a coincidence. It's been planned, right? Now, this is CNN. It says Greece and France join Italy in making C-19 jabs mandatory for health workers, telling the unjabbed they won't get paid, right? And a lot of frontline workers are either quitting or getting fired. You know, I did a video on even, believe it was a hospital in Houston. A lot of doctors they ended up quitting, actually. You got teachers that are quitting. You have law enforcement that's quitting for these reasons. You have, so see, you see people rioting and bucking up against this. You know, they're fighting back against this. But nevertheless, they're doing that now because they're still able to shop. They're still able to do things, you know, have their little liberty. But this is all gradualism that's causing, like the apostles say, pressure from above and pressure from below. So soon, when your back is against the wall in the corner, you can't do absolutely nothing, and now you're gonna get hit with federal charges and taken into FEMA camps or whatever, concentration camps or detention centers, whatever. That's when people's minds are gonna click and be like, oh shit, you know, it's gonna get real, man. This is all prophetic, and this is all Jacob's trouble. It's all leading to, like I said, digital currency. See? That's when they're going to persuade people, oh, look, you know, instead of this, now you could just take the chip. Right? Now, right here, it says, White House confirms President Joe Biden will support local V mandates. So even Joe Biden is he's supporting that. You know, he's supporting these countries doing that, mandating. Because soon it's going to end up in America where every state, everybody, it's required. Is, you know, that's it, you know. Now I want to get one more article, and I'm gonna get some scriptures here. This is the actual World's Economic Forum website, which says the secret to solving global issues: fewer secrets, more collaboration. So basically, that slogan goes, global solutions for global problems, right? This tells you global issues require global solutions. These issues include hunger and climate change. And now you got these politicians, after that G summit. This all goes to the 2030 agenda and the Sustainable Development Plan, right? Part of their New World Order. That's why they keep bringing up climate issues and hunger and things like that, which the climate always changes. They're destroying the earth. That's why you see, the earth reacting. And it tells you that in the book of Job, right? Let's get that real quick. You know what? Let's continue. But the scriptures say, destroy him that destroyeth the earth. But anyway, it says the key problems with the world today addressed by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which is 17 goals. You can look it up, right? Implementing solutions at scale, however, can seem like a nearly... And that just goes to show you that all these different kings of the earth are in bed together right now at the moment for this this goal. But anyway, let's get some scriptures. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not ignorant of his schemes and his unjust laws and policies he's passing by. We're not ignorant of the whole grand scheme of things, man. See, people are not seeing the bigger picture, but it's all scriptural, right? Proverbs chapter 14 verse 17, he that is soon angry he that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated, right? So you see people rioting and people on social media speaking against these things, because you got whistleblowers. That's why they're trying to have full control of the internet and what information comes in and goes out, right? That's why they got these cyber attacks, which we know is an inside job. But yeah, man, I mean, that's why you got to pay attention to certain things like that. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 21, there are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. There you go. So like it tells you in Acts 5 and 38, I believe, if this counsel be of many, shall surely come and not, so because soon you're gonna have because you got this house divided against itself as it is, so this their whole grand scheme of things, New World Order, one world currency, one world government, is not going to be fully established. It tells you that in the book of Job, the 20th chapter, around about the 23rd verse, so these all this leading to full control with the chip. You know what I'm saying? That's why their goal is to destroy the middle class with all these hyperinflations to the crashing of the dollar, is to have strictly poor and the rich. And their devices, they're going to fall by their own sword. Like when you read about Mordecai and Haman, how they conspired to kill Mordecai. And Haman created a device that he ended up being taken away with. So that's the power of the Lord right there, man. That's why you gotta have faith in the Lord. Job chapter 5 verse 12, it says he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So there you go. They're not gonna be able to perform their enterprise, Alright, so this is the blue letter, right? In Job 5 and 12, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So we're going to get disappointed, right?
Parer. Parer.
Slakia. Yeah, Khan. So, it says to break, frustrate, to break, violate, to frustrate, make ineffectual, right? So, that's why they try, they're going so hard to for these trial runs for the jab, ultimately for that chip, because soon when the banks crash, there's not going to be no more fiat currency. There's going to be strictly digital currency. That's why they, with this whole pandemic, was a perfect scapegoat or a scheme, if you will, to usher in an inevitable digital currency. And also, that's why you got digital passports. Everything is app based now, and so the Lord is frustrating it. He's breaking things apart. And Esau know that they have but a short time, so they scrambling. They're getting messy with it. The devices of the crafty, he cannot perform his enterprise. Here we go. So it says here.
Strong's H6213. Asa.
Right? So through the Spirit, the Lord is frustrating them by trying to accomplish this new world order. To deal, to act with effect, to make, produce, to prepare, to make. Right? So that's what they're doing. And tells you in the book of Revelation, let's get that real quick. Right? This is the book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Patience is basically suffering. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which we're heading to. Right? That great hour, which the whole world is going to feel it. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it's going to try all the world, and that's a global thing. Right? That's why their slogan is, global solutions for global problems, right? And they caused it to become global for that whole New World Order scheme. One world currency, one world government. So it says, keep thee from the allocation hold on. This is what I wanted to get. So when you get into that word, hour of temptation, it says an experiment, attempt, trial, proving. There you go. A trial. So before they always bring something out, like creating a device, you gotta do trial runs on certain things, so it could be perfected, right? The trial made of you, the trial of man's fidelity, integrity, virtue, consistency. See? An enticement to sin, temptation, right? Revelation 13, man. So, anyway, with that, right? This lesson was edifying. You could get these articles, look into it. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.